Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for, this is your January bonus reading. We're just going to jump right in here, and we're doing a Celtic cross style spread here, and we're going to see what is going on for you. This could be someone rushing in with communication, for sure. You have the Knight of Swords to the Eight of Wands. And we're definitely going to talk about this because even if it's not communication, I would encourage you to not rush on anything that you're doing. That the Knight of Swords is a hasty energy, or it's like, it can represent jumping to conclusions or making decisions too quickly. And so I would be careful of that with the Knight of Swords. Kind of just says, like, take your time. And the Eight of Wands, the crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you in a Celtic cross. And so I would just be careful of rushing. But let's see. You have this thriving card and this release card here. I'm going to start with the Oracle. I'm going to put Oracle cards in each row like I did last time. But the thriving card kind of suggests that you are thriving at this time. And you could be releasing something. You have the Eight of Cups, which would say that you're walking away from something here, or you're releasing something with the Eight of Cups. You always get this card with me, this card that says a powerful move on it. So clearly you're the only sign that gets that multiple times. So, you could be making a powerful move, but I feel like you are thriving or you will be thriving. You even have the Empress coming up in the area of the next few months. So, it looks to me like you're entering into a very abundant time, but it could be coming through releasing something that is toxic, because we go here, Knight of Swords to the Devil. And so the Knight of Swords is like a hasty, rushing type energy. So it could suggest that you're like rushing back to the past or something. I would be careful of that, but I would also just be careful of rushing in general. I don't think this has to be a person or communication necessarily. I think it's more just saying, don't rush, right? Don't rush things that are important to you or anything like that. Your crossing energy here is the Eight of Wands. The crossing energy, again, can be what hurts you or helps you in a situation. And the Eight of Wands is a card of a quick conclusion. So, I do feel for some of you that, I would just, like I said, I would be careful if there's like a past person that you ended things with, but it could be one of those things where it was like a fly-by-night relationship. And I am, like maybe it started quickly and ended just as quickly as it started. And you have this card here in your past position that says conclusions are within reach. So it looks to me like you're actually meant to end something. So I would be careful. I just get a confusing feeling here. I feel confused right now. So you might have a person who, you thought it was over, they come back, and then you're kind of confused about what you should do. And I almost feel like this reading is saying, no, you're like what you are thinking about, which is walking away. Clearly, you have the Eight of Cups. You're clearly thinking about walking away from something. The whole point of the Eight of Cups is that this guy knows that there is more fulfillment out there for him. He's walking towards the Nine of Cups. He's walking towards total fulfillment. And I kind of feel the first part of this reading, like, it's a good reading, don't get me wrong, right? Like, I don't think there's anything bad about the reading, other than I think it's saying that in your mind, in the area of your thoughts, you deserve more out of a situation. This does not have to be love either. This could be a business you're working on. It could be a project you're working on, a job that you have. It could be anything. It's almost like I just get this feeling that in your mind, you deserve more. And even in the area of your foundation, you have the Ten of Wands, which says maybe you are carrying all the weight. If this was a relationship, maybe you were the one that was the most responsible, or you were the one that was putting in the most work. So the Ten of Wands, I personally like the Ten of Wands. He's about to reach his home back here, and what he is carrying is his harvest. He planted those wands, and he is carrying them to his home. So it's like, yeah, he did a bunch of work, but his hard work is paying off, and you literally have this card here in your past that says your hard work is paying off. So I definitely get that feeling here where it's like all the work that you've been doing on whatever you've been working on in your life, could be your health, a business, whatever. It seems to me like you're getting to the end of a long journey. You have that card that says your hard work is paying off, and you could finally be seeing results. So, I really like to see that. In your past, you have the Devil. And so I think you already know what the past has to offer. And I'm not even just talking about love here, Aries. I feel like this is not just love. I feel like some of you are clearly getting ready to make a powerful move. You are clearly getting ready to, break free from maybe some sort of box that people have you in. Like maybe people say oh, Aries is this, it's like people have you in a box. But I feel like you're about to break free from that box, and this reading is saying you need to keep going. Sometimes I feel with the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is going this direction. He's not going towards the future. So sometimes I feel that the Knight of Swords is really a card that says, like, do not run away from something new in your life. Like, maybe he needs to keep going this way, but he gets to a point where he's scared, and so he goes back to a comfort zone. And I really feel this is kind of like saying, don't do that. Don't go back to a comfort zone, right? You have this card that says conclusions are within reach. You also have this card that says your hard work is paying off. So I kind of feel these are both talking about the same thing. I feel like they are both these cards are saying that you are ending a difficult period in your life and you're stepping into a period of time where you are going to be having a harvest. Again, you have that 10 of Wands. So it looks to me like you're stepping into an abundant period of time. You know, of course, it's going to require work. Things don't just magically happen, but, it looks to me like you're ending a difficult period, a difficult period or a period where things have been hard. Next, in the area of the near future, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard. And, I think that we are definitely in a time where we need to balance the two things out. I feel that people who only work are going to struggle for sure. Because, again, I think that the energy right now wants us to, go do other things as well. I always tell people, like, all I do is work, it's like I start, like, things start going downhill, right? Fast. And so I have to, like, force myself to go do things I enjoy doing. That's when I get, like, all my best answers, all my best solutions to problems and things like that. And, I definitely feel the Two of Pentacles is saying that. I also do feel that the Two of Pentacles is saying that, if you're like going back and forth between two ideas, I think you're about to pick one idea to work on, which a lot of people seem to be doing, by the way. But you have this card that says exposed and revealed in a powerful move. I feel like you are making big moves in your life, and I don't think anything's being exposed and revealed. I think that you're just doing what, this is not something like all that exciting is what I'm trying to get at here. It's like, I think that people might be surprised by the moves that you're making, because again, they put you in this Aries box where they're like, Aries, the Aries in my life is this person, so it's like maybe people have you attached to some sort of identity or something, and it's like you're about to break free from that identity, you're about to become something different, or you're about to change your life in some way with probably a powerful move. And but again, I think this is a good thing, and I don't think we should fit in people's box, because the only reason people have boxes for us is because that's what makes them comfortable. And I think we should be making people uncomfortable in life, right? That's the only real way to grow, is to break free from those kind of like boundaries or limitations or whatever you want to call it. So, I think you're making powerful moves here to change your life. You have the Empress in the area of the next few months, which is freaking amazing. I feel you are creating a lot of abundance. She's not working as hard as the Ten of Wands, right? She has learned how to grow things easily, so she can just wave her wand and the wheat in front of her will grow. So she can use her power as a manifestation to grow what she is trying to grow in front of her. So I feel a lot of you are increasing your earnings. You could also be like just finding better ways to make more money. Like let's say you have a business, you might be discovering other ways or new ways to increase your earnings. You could just find new ways to grow your business. Same thing in love, though, over the next few months. Like maybe you're finding better ways to meet people. Maybe you're finding that you're just attractive at this time with the Empress, and it doesn't matter what gender you are, but you could just be naturally attracting people into your life, and it's just making things easier. It looks to me like there's a lot of attention for you in the area of your closest relationships. You have the Sun. The Sun shines a light on things that we need to pay attention to, but literally this is just saying that the sun is shining on you. It's showing up in the area of your closest relationship. So, I think it's kind of saying you're the center of attention right now. You have the sun and the star right next to each other. Whenever the sun and the star come up together, to me, that is like fame and fortune. So, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to become famous, but, putting this to me is a major glow up, by the way. I mean, like, are you kidding? You have all three glow up cards in a row right here. But this to me also would say that you need to get as much attention as you possibly can, which I think is true for everybody, but it's clearly extra true for you. I think 2024 and beyond is like a time of attention, especially with Pluto and Aquarius. I would be trying to get as much positive attention as you can. There are going to be plenty of people who are getting negative attention that will do crazy stuff. We'll see plenty of that, but again, obviously do things the right way, of course, because it'll last longer. But I would try to get as much attention as you possibly can. This could be you going out to meeting new people if you're looking for love. In work or business, it could be you doing things that could lead to you getting a raise or a promotion. Like, now is the time to do that, is what this is saying. You have the star. The star, of course, can represent wish fulfillment, but it's coming up in the area of your future feelings. So I feel like you're feeling pretty good. I feel like you're feeling inspired, motivated to action, motivated to work. I also feel like you are feeling healed as well. The star can be a card of healing. It's kind of like a card of resting, relaxing, recovering. She is about to get into that pool of water there. That pool is the pool of universal consciousness. So she is very much tapped into, the universal energies, whatever you want to call it. You also have the Empress here, which is another card of like self-care. So I think that it would be a great time for you to take care of yourself, heal yourself, all that other good stuff as well. Next, you have this Death card. Death is a card of transformation. So I feel for a lot of you, that you could be transforming at this time or going through a transformation. This transformation could be pretty much anything. So, again, I think that this is coming up as your outcome, and, there's just like a big transformation coming in for you, which we talked about. Basically, there's like some sort of powerful move that you're making. And you can see here that the King is dead on the Death card, and it kind of represents the death of establishment. We are in a time of the death of establishment. I mean, literally, Pluto going over the cusp of Pluto, Capricorn and Aquarius. That cusp is literally the death of establishment. So, as far as I'm concerned. So, we're going to see a lot of this. We've already seen banks collapse. We're going to see a lot more stuff happen. So, and, there you go. You have these, for your outcome cards, you have this card that says, The Artist. Creative endeavors can help improve your cash flow. Seek out the things that inspire you. Are you kidding? And help you boost your creativity. Star card. That's all I would focus on. You have this other card that says, don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. Again, inspiration. Star card. I would follow your inspirations and whatever you feel inspired to do. Your inspirations are probably going to lead you to great success, and also could lead you to like some sort of glow up according to this reading. So, let's dig into this. We're going to clarify, and we're going to see what else wants to come up. With the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new. It's a passionate new beginning, another card of inspiration. I always say, to me, the Ace of Wands is the best card in the tarot. It is my favorite card in the tarot because it's just that one thing we need sometimes to get started. It's that like spark of life, that initial spark of inspiration. And sometimes like when we're down on our luck, or if we've been working too hard, which we not only do we see it here and here, the devil can sometimes be a workaholic. We see it right here as well. So it looks to me like you are in need of some inspiration, and I feel like this inspiration is gonna hit you right between the eyes like a lightning bolt, because you have that powerful move card. Sometimes I think we can be like asking the universe for, what is my direction? What is the next step I should take? And it kind of looks to me like you're getting an answer. So if you've been hoping or praying like right here to get an answer from the universe on what your next step should be, or what you should work on or create in life, it looks to me like you're getting an answer. I feel like you're getting inspired to do something. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, work hard, play hard. I kind of feel like some of you are toying between like two ideas here in a lot of ways. So again, you could be going back and forth between multiple ideas in your life. And, I think it's just part of the process. I really don't know what I want to say here. Whenever I don't know, I just say it, by the way, because I have no clue what I want to say here. But, it just seems to me like you're thinking about like multiple ideas. There you go. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Moon card. The Moon card is a card to me that says keep pushing. The thing I love about this reading is you have the Moon card here, but then you end with the Death card. The Death card, I'll show you. The Death card has the two pillars of the moon on it right here. And you can see that the sun is coming up between those two pillars. So this really tells me that you are leaving a moon period behind, and you could be stepping into, a sun period. You could be leaving a period where you were in fear or you didn't know what your next step should be, and you're entering into a period where you do know what to do. Very, plain and simple. With the Devil, you have the King of Cups. Yeah, could be a past water sign here. I also feel this could be a new person coming in for you here, which is weird. So you could be meeting a new person. It could be a person from your past in the sense that you've met this person before, or this person. I don't think this is not an ex, right? And I would also never encourage anyone to date someone who's toxic, plain and simple. So there are too many good people on this earth to date a toxic person, plain and simple, right? So I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this, but if this person is devilish, obviously use your own discernment. I obviously don't know all of you. I don't know the people that you know and all that other stuff. So, they are coming up with the devil. Intuitively, I feel like you could be meeting a good person, though. It could just be someone who has Capricorn in their chart or is a Capricorn. You have two cards of Capricorn here. So maybe it's not a King of Cups, like a water sign, could be an earth sign. Take it how it resonates, right? But there you go. Disclaimer over. But the Two of Pentacles, you have the Empress. See, there's like a lot of attention available to you, is what I would say. Whenever you have this right here, this is a lot of attention. So, if you do any work that requires getting attention, like if you're in sales, if you are in social media, obviously, if you work public facing or something like that, this is very good. If you're trying to get attention at work, like again, if you're trying to get a raise or a promotion, like now would be the time to actually try, according to this reading. So yeah, looks really, really good. Definitely could be increasing your abundance for sure. With the Empress, you have the Six of Wands. Yeah, big victory or success coming in for you. The Six of Wands really kind of does represent a victory. So there could be some, some big wins coming in for you here, or just, positive victories, whatever you want to call them. I also feel, the Six of Wands also suggests that you've been through a difficult period of time. Again, you have that card that says your hard work is paying off. The Six of Wands is also a card that kind of says the same thing, because the guy on the card has been to war and now he's coming back to war. So it's like he's been through something difficult, but now he's being celebrated. So, the reading itself kind of says that you've been through something difficult and now you're coming out of a difficult period of time, which is great. With the Sun, you have the Strength card. I feel you've been very patient. I kind of feel that you've learned a lot of lessons, and the Strength card is about personal development. She is getting the lion on the traditional Strength card. She is getting that lion to submit to her, and it kind of represents her inner beast, her inner critic, her inner demons, and she has to like tame that lion every single day. She has to tell those inner words, those hateful words against herself, to be quiet, right? And so I feel a lot of you have done a lot of work on yourself, and that could be partially, I kind of feel like that's part of where this glow up type energy could be coming from for you here, Aries. But definitely, like, you are clearly going through a glow up right now. With the Star, you have the Temperance card. Temperance is about turning one thing into another, and it's a card of alchemy and transformation. We see a major transformation here. I think we are in an extremely transformative time. I think pretty much everyone is going through a transformation. So this is not something that's, unique. I think that, to be on Earth right now is a transformative time. Everybody is going through a transformation in some way. So, there you go. That's it. With the Death card, let's see, you have the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords, childlike energy. Obviously, if you go through a transition or a death, you are being reborn. So I think now would be an amazing time, really, for you to be curious, to look into new ideas, new opportunities. It would be an amazing time for you to like learn new things, like all that stuff would be really, really good for you here, Libra. Because it's probably just going to lead to, a lot more success. Or, sorry, Aries. I don't know why I said Libra. I always do that to you, Aries. So, sorry. But Aries, it looks to me like you're kind of like building new opportunities, new things in your life. Let's see. We're going to pull 5 main themes with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. You have this Decision card here. Yeah, you are making a powerful move, clearly. So I feel like you've made a decision to do something that is probably going to lead to more success in your life, or more abundance, or more of whatever it is that you want. So love it. Next, you have this Submission card here. This card says you're a lot more free than you realize. You can see that there's this bird stuck in this cage, and the cage door is open. So it basically says you need to set yourself free, or there's some area of your life where you need to set yourself free here. So I feel like it's time to set yourself free or something like that. Or if you're feeling stuck, you're more free than you realize. Here you go. You have this Discrimination card. This card, it's not like discrimination like we think of it, like racism or something. This is like being able to tell the difference between something that's good for you and bad for you. It's that type. But again, there are these butterflies on this card. So, we see a lot of kind of, transformative, even butterfly energy. Like that Release card is the fall. When you think about it, a caterpillar goes through a fall before it becomes a butterfly. It turns into caterpillar soup inside a chrysalis, then it turns into a butterfly. So, I kind of just feel you've been through a transition already, transformation, where you've gone from caterpillar to butterfly, and now you are having your glow up, right? You have this innovation card. I feel like you have a lot of unique ideas that could make you more successful. But it's like, I think the challenge just looking here is when you have this much attention, star, sun, empress, is sharing those ideas. So, again, I tell everyone that with Pluto and Aquarius, the biggest risk we can take is the risk of exposure, meaning the risk of you say something and you're wrong, or you say something and people take it the wrong way, or, whatever the case may be. But that's like the risk we have to take, and we have to be willing to be criticized. And for whatever it is that we say or do with our lives. And the people who do that are going to be just naturally be more successful. You have this enthusiasm card, Ace of Wands. Definitely a time where you should follow your enthusiasm, or you should follow your excitement. Like if something excites you or interests you in some way, I would move more towards your excitement. But this is a really good reading, Aries. I would definitely call this a glow up reading. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.